It's the worst of the CBC for Friday, November 13th, 2020. Ooh, scary. Except my religion thinks that's a good luck number, so it sucks to be you guys. Anyways, it's the show where I watch the CBC, so you don't have to. Okay. Now, if we've learned anything from the CBC, the National, it's that you're going to die. In fact, you're already dead. We're all going to die. Everyone has COVID-19, and unless we take away all your civil liberties, we're all dead. So, there's good news and there's bad news here, right? Bad news is you're either going to die imminently or you're already dead. The good news is you can cure yourself if we just give up all of our civil liberties, right? If you have any civil liberties lying around the house, please just throw them in the trash. You know what? Better recycle them. Recycle them from civil liberties into authoritarian dictatorships. And that's the green way to get to our new utopia. So basically, like 90% of the CBC was just, COVID. I can't believe that people are allowed to be outside without supervision. They're not on a leash. Basically, we should get like humans on like a leash with like the mask. Like, okay. Now, just too much of that. So we'll break it down. The biggest omission will be the fact that they did all the COVID hysteria, except numbers just came out from British Columbia that the amount of deaths they have in COVID, which is like 273, is far less than the increase in the amount of overdoses they had from the previous year, and deaths by that way. So, the left. Now, I've said the good thing about COVID and the left, the only good thing about COVID is all the anti-human leftist environmentalists like, I can't believe you're having a baby. Overpopulation, which is stupid, right? As I've said, the greatest Avenger in the movie Infinity War would have been Milton Friedman, who could just explain to Thanos why his whole theory was flawed to begin with. But no one tried that. So the good thing is, like, all the people like, we need to kill like half the humans. We need to just kill them because people are bad. They're all like, if wearing a mask in the shower saves one life, just one life, we should never, ever, ever go outside again, right? So, glad to see that that wasn't really their ideology. But now, if we're going with the just one life, if we could just stop one person from overdosing, maybe we should end the lockdowns. Right? This is what we've been saying for a while, is there's got to be a balance here. The cure can't be worse than the disease. Well, the numbers are coming in, and it looks like the cure is far worse than the disease in terms of fatalities. Now, it doesn't mean, open everything up, no restrictions, blah, blah, blah. It means we probably should have done what I said with the beginning is, encourage everyone to, wear a mask, wash your hands, be responsible. Had that been the creed from the beginning, we probably would not be in this mess, right? Economic depression probably wouldn't have happened, less suicides, less ODs. But turns out we don't really care about lives. We more care about just giving up everyone's civil liberties. So if you're at home, just know that you're probably about to die, you are dead, and the way you can save this is just give up all your civil liberties. CBC. Now, the worst covered story of the day is there was a tragic shooting in Toronto of a 12-year-old boy. Now, he was not the target. It was clearly a gang shooting. And good on the CBC for actually mentioning that one of the people arrested actually had a prior association with gangs and was even out on parole. Okay. Now, what we have, though, is we have all the liberal establishment, Catherine McKenna, Justin Trudeau, all saying, just imagine if this guy didn't have a gun. Just no guns. How could the guns do this? No one's talking about the fact that this gun he had was illegally purchased. Right? He could not have this gun. But somehow, even though there was a law put forward, he managed to get a gun. How do we stop this? Imagine if we actually put gangsters in jail. Imagine if, instead of being out on parole to continue their gang violence, imagine if we had laws that kept gangsters in jail. Now, I can get pretty, center-left on criminal justice reform for, we shouldn't incarcerate people for non-violent crimes. You can get me down on that. There's parts where I go left on criminal justice reform. Now, the reason why I'm not far left on it is because I say I'm 100% in favor. If there is gang associations, and these laws are shown to work, if there's prior associations with gangs and gang associations, that can be a factor in sentencing. So if people have gang associations and they're put in jail for crimes, you can use gang associations as a mitigating thing to keep them in jail longer and keep them off the streets, right? We have laws to keep guns off the streets. It's not working. But we don't have laws to keep gangsters off the streets. Fill in the blanks, people. Fill in the blanks, right? So, 12-year-old boy dies. And the liberals are trying to use this to push gun laws that would make the illegal guns even more illegal right? There's really nothing more we can do to legislate out these gun crimes, right? The people come, we need to put the guns down. Yeah, it'd be nice. It would be nice. The world would be a better place if literally everyone put down their guns. If everyone did, that'd be great. Except some people join ISIS, right? Some people are in gangs, right? It's Fantasyland. We can't govern based on Fantasyland, right? And our kids are dying, and the liberals are coming out like, we need to find laws that, what happened, every part of what happened was already illegal under Canadian law. So what more laws can you add towards the guns? How about we actually put the gangsters in jail? How about that? How about we actually crack down on gang violence? How about instead of depolicing, as John Tory wants to do, we try policing? Huh? Is it a crazy idea? Should we let the police arrest criminals? Sounds like a crazy idea, but I'm putting it forward. You know, Daniel 2021. Put the criminals in the jails. What a radical concept that is. All right, so that was the CBC for today. What did you get on the Rosemary Barden scale? Honestly, I tuned out of most of the COVID things. We'll just give it an 8 out of 10 on the Rosemary Barden scale. That's a solid score because, again, and it doesn't matter. Actually, no one's going to be watching this because you're all dead anyway. So thanks for watching, even though you're dead. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And, you know, I don't know, heaven, something, say hello to your pets. Who knows? See you tomorrow.